Thank you for being here. This is what I call my commercials. I'm Trish, and you're getting your cards read with Heavenly Divine. Thank you for being here. Thank y'all for the likes. If you do not know how to like a YouTube video, please just double tap the screen or hit the triple dots up top. Thank you for the people who subscribe and the people who come through and do business with me, purchasing the personals, and donating. Thank y'all for helping me grow. Now, if you are out there and you would like to get your cards read for about 5 minutes for free, type your question and I will add you to the list. Everyone keep in mind it's first come, first serve. Now, for those who would like to extend their time and purchase a personal, you may do so. You can get your personal here right now on the public live, or you can arrange for a private one-on-one live. During the personals, you can ask as many questions as you would like within the time frame. And all you have to do to purchase them, it's $40 for 40 minutes, $20 for 20 minutes, and $10 for 10 minutes. As soon as you put the funds, please, within my Chime or my Venmo, and some people like to use super thanks down there, you may do so. And after you purchase them, throw multiple green hearts in the chat, and you skip the line, and I read you immediately next. Again, thank you guys for being here. And for the people who would like the personal to be private, they want the one-on-one private live, all they have to do is email me at HeavenlyDivineTaro@gmail.com. Only the card reads are read here on the public live. So as soon as y'all email me and let me know if you want a card reading, a astral map reading, or a birth chart reading, you can get your reading today. Do keep in mind that the card readings are the only personal reads that are live. Again, thank you guys for being here. And let's get on with the next Corinth's questions.
What's up? Hello. Is the music loud? Is it blasting? Hi. Where the fuck are the people? All right. I backed up the screen a little bit, but then it might be too back because now it's like I can't read shit. There's that. I don't feel like moving. I'll just have to fucking click. What's up? Reading everybody for actually like I'm going to shorten it. I'm reading everybody for about a minute to fit everyone on the line. Oh. Okay, I got your first question, Joel. I might need to put this closer to me like that. All right, let's get started. So I decided to read everybody for a shorter time so that I can fit everybody's questions in. I mean, people who come in, they get frustrated that the line is short. Maybe they should stop doing that because now I'm not going to read everybody for 5 minutes. I'm just going to read y'all for a minute. So throw your questions out there and get read for a minute. Everybody keep in mind that the fast passes get to skip the line. Since it's only Joel in the live right now, I'm just going to give you an extra minute. You guys be wondering, the cards that I'm using, they're always in the description of the video. What was your question again? Let me see what you guys said. I feel like everything is crooked. Will Lady Gaga do a remote performance at the 25 MTV VMAs for her concert? From her concert? So you want to know, is she going to do a remote performance? It looks like people are still thinking about it. Well, so far I got it yes. And to go into more detail real quick about it, there's been some type of blocks, misunderstanding, confusion that's going on with work, family, or friends, some type of blocks. Somebody needs to finish up a project before they continue. And you need to be mindful of your surroundings. Now, there is someone who is around Gaga that's very supportive of her, someone who's like a family member or a friend. But yeah, someone really needs to focus on themselves and finish up some type of projects. Look before you leap. It's not a good time to start anything new. It's a good time someone is spending time with friends and family and feeling comfortable and enjoying themselves and having a good time. There's going to be some type of new direction. There's some type of new direction that somebody is taking. There's some type of news coming in. There's two friends that get along and they're very different. One is light and one is dark. One with this Capricorn energy and the other with this Aries energy who's dark on the outside. So the Capricorn has a message of money. I'm not sure if it's going to be positive or negative, but this person they work hard, slow and steady wins the race, but sometimes they're privileged and they can be lazy. And then the Aries energy, the one who's dark on the outside, they're both in high school, and there's a tendency for two friends to argue, and they're both immature, they're both learning. But the Aries is got a message that's going to make you get up and get out and do something. There is someone who is young and dark and still in high school, and they're loyal, they're a friend, they have good things to say, they're very motivational, but sometimes they can be short-tempered, they can cut people off, they can have a short fuse. What's up, Gigi? And so to finish off up the read, um, is there something new that's starting for you? There's something new that's starting for you or someone around you. And they could be talking about the person that you're asking for, but like a new crush, a new job, and there's going to be positive expectations that will be coming from this. Whatever, it could be a new crush, it could be a new diet, it could be new friends. And it's going to start in a positive way. So that is for, you got a yes. Is the Gaga going to be doing her performance remote? And everybody keep in mind that the cards don't tell you what to do. They can give you some things to think about, but at the end of the day, it's still up for you to decide. So the cards don't mean that anything is set in stone. It's just letting people know what are some things that they can encounter while they go down their path. That is for John Peter. I decided to cut down to the time that I read y'all free to go ahead and fit more people on the line. So who I have in the line for the list right now is Gigi. That's who I'm reading now. When you guys are finished watching this live, go check out the latest video, the latest collective video. Everybody keep in mind that you can buy personals within the live. I call them fast passes. $40 for 40 minutes, $20 for 20 minutes, $10 for 10 minutes. More details is in the description of the video. This is something for everyone out here. This card that fell out for the collective. This is talking to everybody. there's some type of Libra woman that is around you, and like heads will roll. There's someone who's not playing games. You got to be all about the facts. You can't come with your emotions and try to manipulate this person. It's someone who's going to have Libra energy. And if they don't have Libra energy, there is someone who's older and dark on the outside. And like I said, they got little to do with games. They all about the facts. That was for everybody out there. Let's get the cards ready for Gigi. Is there a meeting soon? Let's see what's up. Is there a meeting soon? What's up, nominees? I have added you to the list. Let's go over the order of the list real quick. I'm on Gigi and nominees. If anybody would like to be read for about a minute, type your question and I will add you to the line. First come, first serve. You may ask more than one question. Just ask it one at a time. Is there a meeting soon? Let's see what's up. Is there a meeting soon? Oh, that popped up for you, whoever that Libra woman is, Gigi. You want to know, is there going to be a meeting soon? There's a yes. And when I read for soon, I read for this month. So expect for whoever you're thinking of, there might be some type of meeting within this month. Everybody keep in mind that sometimes the cards are wrong because people change their mind and people change up their plans. And people can do that. But everybody keep in mind that people out here, they got their own mind, you know. Oh, who am I adding to the list real quick before I start with Gigi? Hello, Phoenix. What is up? I'm a Phoenix too. I'm a light Phoenix. What type of Phoenix are you? So I'm on Gigi. Is there a meeting soon? We got a yes. There's two friends that are popping up that are very different from each other and they tend to fight. But I mean, there's very good potential for this friendship together. So let's break it down. There's a Libra around you. We already talked about this a minute ago, but I'll repeat it again. I emphasize that there's someone around you who is dark on the outside and they're really good with their mind. They're really good with structure. But right now, this person could be tending for a month. This person could be like acting very cruel and negative and malicious. There could be like heads will roll. There is someone who's all about the facts and they're very strategic. Sometimes they can come off cold. Can I be added to the list? Of course you can. Phoenix, type your question. So there's another woman around, but this woman is got Pisces energy and she is very affectionate. She's kind. There's someone who's light on the outside and they're going to be older. Now the signs may not resonate. It may instead be talking about someone who's they got a lot of heart. There's someone who's very affectionate and kind and loving, but they can be smothering and demanding and guilt tripping. You're going to be going out, socializing, getting gifts, and meeting people and making decisions. They're going to be fun to make. Pick whatever you feel is going to be most fun. And also, there's going to be like a redo or renewal or recycle, some type of rebirth. You need to stay focused on your projects. But if you thought that you are not going to communicate with someone, don't be surprised. This is talking about surprises that you may communicate with someone again. That is for Gigi. Who am I adding to the list? I got Phoenix. I got John Peter. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me add. Yeah, I got Phoenix. So let me tell everybody who's in the list right now. And everybody keep in mind that the fast passers get to skip the line and I read them for 40 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on what they pay for. And so I got nominees now. Is that who? Yeah. And then John Peter and Phoenix. All right, I'm finna go to a commercial break so I can tell all the newcomers and the regulars how they can get read within this live.
Thank you for being here. This is what I call my commercials. I'm Trish, and you're getting your cards read with Heavenly Divine. Thank you for being here. Thank y'all for the likes. If you do not know how to like a YouTube video, please just double tap the screen or hit the triple dots up top. Thank you for the people who subscribe and the people who come through and do business with me, purchasing the personals and donating. Thank y'all for helping me grow. Now, if you are out there and you would like to get your cards read for about 5 minutes for free, type your question and I will add you to the list. Everyone keep in mind it's first come, first serve. Now, for those who would like to extend their time and purchase a personal, you may do so. You can get your personal here right now on the public live, or you can arrange for a private one-on-one live. During the personals, you can ask as many questions as you would like within the time frame. And all you have to do to purchase them, it's $40 for 40 minutes, $20 for 20 minutes, and $10 for 10 minutes. As soon as you put the funds, please, within my Chime or my Venmo, and some people like to use super thanks down there, you may do so. And after you purchase them, throw multiple green hearts in the chat, and you skip the line, and I read you immediately next. Again, thank you guys for being here. And for the people who would like the personal to be private, they want the one-on-one private live, all they have to do is email me at HeavenlyDivineTaro@gmail.com. Only the card reads are read here on the public live. So as soon as y'all email me and let me know if you want a card reading, a astromap reading, or a birth chart reading, you can get your reading today. Do keep in mind that the card readings are the only personal reads that are live. Again, thank you guys for being here. And let's get on with the next Corinth's questions.
So I'm on nominees. Then I got John Peter, Phoenix, and the Queen. So for nominees, your first question, did he miss me? No. I hope that gives you some type of clarity that you need, okay? You have started some type of project that you need to finish up. If it just comes, wait, you're welcome. What? The Queen, could you please just ask one question at a time? I don't feel like I'm being difficult, and I don't feel like I'm asking much. Just ask one question at a time, not two at a time, not three at a time. You know, is A going to hang out with B and then B going to hang out with C? That's asking three questions. Just say, is A going to hang out with me? Boom. Then the next question, is B going to see me? Boom. Then the next question, is C going to come through? Boom. Please ask the question like that. That's all I meant. Let's get on. I got nominees right now, and you want to know. I feel like it's not hard what I'm asking. For nominees wants to know, did he miss me? It's a no. It's a no. And everybody keep in mind, I gotta continue to be myself, and I gotta continue to read you how the cards say. If y'all getting mad at what the cards are saying, then you need to go ahead and take the shit up with the spirit. If you don't like what's coming out in your cards, then you need to reflect and reevaluate your life and figure out what you need to change up and who you need to change up. But everybody keep in mind, I don't judge you. I don't even know what the fuck's going on in your life. I'm just reading the cards. Tarot cards don't tell you what to do. You tell yourself what to do. I'm just telling y'all what the symbols of these cards mean. There's something that is a no. Did he miss me? No. You know what? The truth is actually best to live with than to live in a lie. So that's why I like to read the cards the way I do. Everybody keep in mind I'm an interpretive reader. This right here is talking about you have someone who's loyal to you. It could be a family member or a friend. There's someone within the group of people who are good to you. And now it may not be this person that you're thinking of. Okay. I got you, DDCH. It may not be the person that you're thinking of, but there's someone around you who is a good friend. There's someone who is loyal to you, and there's someone who's good to you. You need to finish up some type of projects. It's not a good time for you to start something new. You need to finish up whatever you started for yourself. There's someone around you with Gemini energy who's going to make you think. Somebody who's young and dark on the outside, and they're really good. So they learn through communicating with people. There's some type of problem though that's popping up with this person. This person could be watching you for malice intent. This person could be a troublemaker, or this person's supposed to be a loyal friend. Someone who's however this person comes to you, negative or positive, they're gonna make you think. You're gonna get some type of extra money. Spend your time wisely. You might be feeling overwhelmed that you got a lot to do right now. You need to pay attention to big business success. You could be traveling from one side of a country to another, but there's something about you got to pay attention to something that's your foundation, your stability. 3 4s popped up. You need to stay consistent with whatever type of change that you're making in your life. And right here, there's some type of secrets that are being hidden by someone who's around you. Someone's keeping secrets. There's frustration, blocks, that you walked away from a conversation, and there was a one-on-one conversation and someone walked away mad. Did he miss you? No. The answer to your question is no. Apologize for that. Who else am I at? Who's next? I hope that was a good no. Sometimes no's can be good. Let me see who I'm adding to the list. I got DDCH. Let's go through the list. I'm on nominees. John Peter. Phoenix. The Queen. DDCH. All right, nominees. And when you guys are finished watching this live, check out the latest collective video that's posted right now. Is there a new person coming in for your life when it comes to love? Thanks. Okay. I'd be wondering, why do y'all be worried about all these people outside of you, but you never worry about yourself? That's really what I'd be wondering. Are you going to come in and love yourself next? Because when you start loving yourself, then you start seeing the people around you who really love you. That's really how it is. It will get frustrating, and you notice that some people may get short with you. Some people may get mad with you. But if you refuse to love yourself, I really don't understand how you think someone else, some stranger is going to come in and love you more than you love yourself. Like, you don't give yourself ice cream. You don't give yourself a break. You don't talk to yourself well. What makes you think someone else is going to do it better than you, for you? So please, y'all really have to understand the secret to the success of being in relationships and love. That person's feeling themselves. They're feeling themselves. And so someone else comes in and they want to feel on them too. Just make sure that y'all get with good suitors. But y'all can't be hating on yourself and then go out here and think that someone's gonna love you. Then you wonder why you're in an abusive relationship. But I had to say that. Is there someone new coming in the life? Let me see. Is there someone new coming in your life when it comes for the love? Is there someone new coming in for the love? Is there someone new coming in for the love? See, when you worried about yourself, you don't care if nobody new coming in. They just gonna pop in. You're gonna be like, hey, what's up? Let's party. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a no that popped up, and everybody keep in mind that I read for the month. Do not expect somebody new popping up, and don't just because someone new's popping up. No, that didn't say the universe told you to go back to the old person who may be mistreating you. Y'all really have got to be okay being alone. Why are you not okay being alone? It doesn't make sense to me. Why are y'all not okay? This goes for everyone out here. If you're not okay being alone with your own energy, what's making you think someone else is gonna like your energy more? If you don't like yourself, no one else is gonna like you. If you ain't cool with yourself, or at least feeling content or okay, you're not gonna love somebody right. You're gonna mistreat them, abuse them, you're gonna hit them, you're gonna call them shit, you're gonna talk to them like they shit, because that's how you talk to yourself. Y'all really have to practice loving yourself first. Some people really gotta stop dating, and they gotta date themselves. Fucking for real. Like, for some of y'all don't understand how some people feel okay and they don't even need to be in a relationship. Everybody is able to feel like that, and y'all should, because some of y'all don't see where shitty relationships make you a shitty person. And y'all be taking that out on your family. You be really, y'all be kicking yourselves. I just want you to stop. Is there a new person coming in and you're asking in regards of love? There's a no that popped up. So within this month, do not be looking at love. If you're going to look at love, you're going to look at how to love yourself deeper. Then you can start loving everybody else. This is popping up for you. You got an angel message popping up that new beginnings. You're revising your plans for some type of new change. So that's what's up. Let's go through the bad news first, and we're going to go through the good news. You could be feeling overwhelmed as you're doing your job, but whatever type of job you're doing is getting you the money that you need to pay for what you need to pay for. I know y'all don't like to hear that, but that sounds like a good thing going on in your life. Why would anybody not like to hear about good things going on in their life? It seemed like some of y'all, all y'all want to hear is that lie. Your lover's coming in next spring's time. If you would like to hear those lies, please go check out another reader. But when you come over here to me, I'm going to be reading you for the truth of what I see from the cards. I'm not going to be up here lying. So the cards is saying you need to focus on something else. Something about like there's delays. You're going to get a new job, friends, and success, but you may be frustrated because there's delays. Be patient. You're accepting a loss and defeat, and you're moving forward. Somebody could be suffering from addiction. It could be you, but I emphasize someone around you. There's a thief around you. You need to keep your eyes open for a robber, for a liar. Something's not going someone's way. It could be this Aquarius that's popping up. There's going to be someone around you who is dark on the outside. They're older, 40s and up. They may be Aquarius. They may not be Aquarius, but there's some type of trouble where this person can be cruel, double standard. This person, like they're using whatever type of information that they're learning about you to hurt you. They're not trying to help you. This person's supposed to be a protector. What else about the king of, now that's supposed to be someone who's ethical. On his good day, he's logical, he's kind. You're working on some type of existing relationship. You have respect with the people around you, around your friends and family. You're gonna get some type of good money news, some type of jewelry, or some type of information that's coming in for you. You also might be getting a letter from the court or some type of court summons. There's some type of small paycheck that's coming in for you, some type of balance. There's some type of start that's starting financially. It's starting off well. And right here, there's some type of pure love, sympathy, compassion. You need to pay attention to the people that you have around you, the gifts that you give and the gifts that you get. That you got some good people around you, and the spirits want you to open up your eyes to that and see the love that you already have. When the Six of Hearts be popping up, you already engaged with a good group of people. And the spirits want you to see that. Be thankful for that. Because when y'all are thankful for the little things in your life, that's how you get more big, good things in your life. Y'all got to be thankful for the little things. I apologize. It was a no for your answer. Who am I adding to the list? When you guys are done watching this live, check out the latest collective video. Yeah. Yeah, and I think those readers are crazy. I want to read what you said. The reason why I think that it's crazy is because and they're probably like, but you're doing the same thing. No, not in a way that I'm leading you on. I'm teaching you how to work that whoever y'all meet, if to see if this is a good suitor or a good relationship. A lot, I don't understand. I hate it. And there are some, like you just said, I'm gonna say how you said it. You said it all. There are literally tarot readers that even have the balls to say, you're gonna meet your boyfriend next year in January. Can be in March. Yeah. And what I don't understand is why is nobody marking that on the calendar? And when it doesn't come true, why are they not going? Or when it does come true, why are they not going to that reader and be like, I waited a whole year and a half to find out that you told the truth? Like, first of all, ain't nobody seeing the bullshit with that. I read how I read. That must be how they read themselves. So how I read y'all is how I read myself. And I'm not going to read myself like that. I'm not going to read myself to see if a lover's coming in next year. I don't give a fuck about next year and shit. I mean, I do, like, if it's marriage. See, what I'm trying to say is people don't live in the now. They don't live in the now. I posted a picture about it. But a lot of people, what I notice is, and everybody keep in mind, I do have at least one-on-one psych training. Okay, I have a little bit of psychology training. But what I notice is people are always wishing for next year, next year, next year. Then next year comes and they ass ain't even ready. They were sitting there. But what about this make-believe person who I believe is coming in next year? Dude, all I have to say is that I see so many people who are dating toxic, who are trying to fall in love toxically. And that's not the part of the love story. That's not the part of the fairy tale that they wanted us to learn. They just wanted the happily ever after. Everybody's ignoring the work that, you know, the prince has to do to get through the thorns, to get the sleeping beauty. Everybody ignores work. Even if y'all have soulmates, that's still work to find their ass and find out that that's your soulmate. But this is what's getting on my nerves. I'm really wondering where everybody's getting this shit from. If I just sit there, somebody else will come in and give me everything that I want with no work. So what some people are not realizing is that they're being scammed. And then they looking at me and they think I'm the scammer. How the fuck am I a scammer when I'm telling you the work you have to do? But some people love to get readings like that. Some people, I would hate that. Some people love to get a reading. When is my lover coming? The person reads the cards. In 10 years in winter's time. I'm not saying that they're bullshit. I'm just saying that I didn't teach myself to read the cards like that. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it's gonna come true what they say, but when they tell me that shit, I don't like to get read like that. They always wanna, the readers, they always wanna go. Mind you, I don't pay for my reading because I am a reader. I could just exchange, and I teach. But anyways, they always, whenever I sit down with them, I'm like, read me for my money. They're like, no, I want to read you for your love. What the fuck? Don't dig in my life because you're fucking nosy. I asked you to read me for what I asked you for. But y'all will run into that too. You'll run into a lot of people who are really just nosy about your life. And they're reading your life for what they're digging into using the cards to dig into your life and see what's going on with you instead of reading the cards for what you asked. But yeah, you got to remember, no matter what, no matter what, whether I agree with what the person's asking, there's some things I won't read. Like those people who are like, am I going to be successful in sex trade? I'm not reading for that dumb bitch. You need to go get another, or dumb male, dumb man, dumb whore. You need to go get another reader to read you for that. But I don't read for nobody, even though I'm not against anybody. I don't know how to put it. Dude, I'm not going to help people go sell their body. I'm not just slaying Maxwell, okay? But there are some things I do not read for. This is for everybody out there. Somebody going to get some extra money or a job offer. There's some people who want to work with you. But yeah, I don't want to sit up here and talk about some of those. That's actually why I got to reading on the live, because a reader had read me the way that he read the cards. He said, you're not going to be successful in anything that you do. And I asked him, so which card said that to you? And he said, You know which card said it. You can read the card. You can see the pictures. And I said, point it out. So that's what pissed me off. I had left reading people face, in person over here in Atlanta. And I went on and I came on YouTube a year ago. Actually, yesterday was my anniversary of the year that I started. Because I got tired of people reading the cards to manipulate people through the cards instead of just reading the cards to the people. One guy, so I'm a driver. I don't tell everybody about that. And one of my cities that I work in heavily is Detroit. And he was reading my cards. And he said, "Oh, the card said you're alone. It's okay. Keep going." But he was reading the cards, not reading the cards. He was reading what he wanted to say. And that's the crazy shit. You got to be careful about intuition readers. But he was saying, the cards say that you're about to get a boyfriend soon and that you're not alone. And then he started talking about how I should let him ride with me to Detroit. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm working. This is not pleasure. I'm not on vacation. This is business. I have deadlines to meet. If I don't meet them, I could go homeless out there on the road. Like, I could lose my job and I don't know how I'm getting back home, and I ain't got no money to get back home. That, like, when people work on the road, that's not vacation. That's not something to play with. And he was reading the cards saying to me, and he was reading completely opposite of what the cards said. He said, the cards is going to give you a boyfriend. The cards said you're going to get a boyfriend. I'm finna be the boyfriend, and I'm finna ride with you to Detroit. That's really what this motherfucker was saying as he was reading the cards to me. So, like, really? And then what makes me mad is that there's some people out here who can't read the cards like me. So they don't know when someone's manipulating them. But y'all just got to be careful. You can feel it in your gut. And everybody needs to listen to their gut. And that's something that they don't do. But y'all really need to listen to your gut. You know why I think those readers do that? Is because people don't realize is that people be hounding the reader. Y'all see me blow up at people, but people be hounding the reader. Some readers even ask me, do you tell the truth in the read? I say yes. Some people are afraid to tell y'all the truth. Like, if you get a bad reading, that's what I call a hard read. For the reader, it's hard to give you that reading, because for the reader, it's like, whoa, I see a lot of bad shit happening. That's how you can tell that you're with a reader with a good heart. And they're like, but they're being too weak to tell you the truth. And so they see all this bad shit and they're like, I'm too afraid to tell this person about the bad shit in their life. So they'll tell you, oh, do this, it'll be good. Do this, it's good. And then they're not telling you the truth of what you're really up against, which is dangerous. What if some of these people have court cases? Some of these people are dealing with people who are trying to kill them. You need people. See, the reason why people read like that, though, is because y'all hound them to read you like that. You keep hounding them. Like, after we said to you for a year, the lover's not coming. The guy that you wanted, he's gone. He's not coming back. He went on to someone else. People come to the reader, like, instead of understanding that the cards are giving you information, they come to the reader like, no. You're the evil magician, and you're the one who's going to force that person to love me. And what they don't understand is that they shouldn't be coming to an oracle to ask them how their path is going. They need to be going to the evil magician. They need to be paying that evil mambo, that evil bakor, that evil hungen. If you want to force somebody, first of all, y'all can't force nobody to do nothing. But these people out here want to defy against what God does and what God says. God gave everybody their own mind to think with, but they don't want to do that. They want to think with your mind. So those people who are like that, who want to force someone to love them, when you come to a tarot reader, you're in the wrong place. You should have went to an evil magician and paid him. And then that's another conversation for another day. But honestly, life is a lot easier if y'all go with the flow with shit. You don't have to force anyone to love you. Be yourself, and people are going to like you, and they're going to come along and hang out. Everybody needs to stop thinking, if I was just fake, then I would have the love. If they just love me, everything would be perfect. Because the truth is, you could get in a relationship with that person who looked all amazing, and things could go wrong. Things could go bad. So the truth, people, we really got to start opening up our eyes and see what's in front of us. I remember watching a tarot reader saying to a woman, you will meet your lover at the beginning of the year, but it can be in April. Yeah, because of the flowers card that came out. That means spring. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't like to read people like that. Now, first of all, I think people need to stop trying to pinpoint things in their life like that. If you're going to do it, go to an astrologer. But your cards are meant for you to see how things are happening along your path. A lot of people are coming to the cards thinking the cards are telling me, no, what the cards say, it's going to happen. And they act like they can't switch their life up. You can switch your life up. And within a year, someone's going to switch their life up. The way I see it is, as long as you're working, you're bound to, it's not if, it's when. And a lot of people live in if, hope, maybe. And then they sit around having anxiety because they don't do anything to get themselves to their dreams. And then this is what really pisses me off. They think a person is their dreams. No, everybody was born because there's a job here that you need to do. And it was trying to figure out how to love you. Now, there's some other people around who are going to make life better, by you loving them and you learning from them and stuff like that. But everybody needs to get back focused to loving on themselves. But I really think people need to stop reading cards like that. But it's whatever. They're going to keep doing it. Let me read for John Peter. All I'm saying is that this is what gets annoying too. Everybody thinks that you're supposed to be like someone else. I really get annoyed that people do not accept that everybody is a unique fucking snowflake. Whatever happened to that? Everybody, even each zebra, like, zebras that run around in Africa, even they don't share the same pattern. So it just makes me mad that people don't accept people for how they're different, and that's beautiful. But I'm Aquarius, so it's easy for me to do that. I see the beauty in everyone. So right here, but I just get annoyed how people think people are supposed to be like other people. People come to me thinking I'm supposed to read like that. I'm not. No, hell no. Because when I studied the spirit world, I studied, if you keep bothering the spirit, when, then guess what? They're going to hurry up and give you some shit. There you go. So you can shut up and stop asking them and stop bugging the spirit when. For real, stop bugging the spirit. When is my job coming? When is my lover coming? And start getting yourself prepared for when your lover comes, for when your job comes. There's so many women out here that are the stay-at-home mom that they kept saying, when. Now they stuck at home and they're off on an allowance. Y'all got to focus on yourself and who you finna be for when you get there. It reminds me of this. Like, say you're in high school, you're in college, and you have your graduation date. Around May you're gonna graduate. And so the whole time you're in school, you're going to say, when, instead of studying your studies and practicing so that you could be that person that you're supposed to be when that time comes. I can't get over that. Like, if somebody did that in law school, if they didn't, or if a surgeon did that, when am I going to be a surgeon? When, and they never went through school worrying about their journey, about, let me study this. So when I get to be the surgeon, I'm going to be this type of surgeon. Let me do this. For real, like some of these women or some of these men, let me get my body together. Let me get my mind together. Let me get my money together. So when I get my husband, I can be this type of woman that I want to be. This is the way people need to think. I'm totally starting to get it. It's because there's other people out here who think wrong and y'all listen to them. Y'all need to get with somebody who is living the life that you like, who thinks the way that you like, and start listening to them. Your question, will MTV give just 5 nominations to Gaga for 25 VMAs? They're going to give just 5. There's a no that popped up. Let me see what you said, and then let's get into this. Let me see what y'all said in the chat. But yeah, I'm just a passionate person, y'all. I'm gonna talk about some shit. Not everyone will like you. Yeah, and once you accept that, I feel like it's a freer world. I accepted that fact. There's people who like me and there's people who don't. Yeah, and just hang out with those people who like you. And I think it's so much safer to see the world like that. Just see people who don't like you. You can't force them, leave them alone. And those people who like you, spend your time with them. When y'all get in a fight, try and reconcile. Stay with the people who like you. Stay with your tribe. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so I'm on John Peter, and then I got Phoenix, I got the Queen, and DDCH. If anybody wants to be added to the list, go ahead and type your question. I will add you. Everybody keep in mind, fast passers get to skip the line, and everything that I said is in more details of the description of the video. There's some type of problem going on. 2 5s, reach out for help if you should need it. You're not alone. Will MTV just get 5 nominations to Gaga? There's a no that popped up. So let's go into the details of this, okay? Someone got, okay, 37. Someone's seeing signs from the spirits and they're moving accordingly, okay? They're seeing the people that work with them, the paths that are for them, and they're moving down. They see the people who don't work for them, the people who don't, the paths that are not for them, and they're leaving that alone. That's what 37 means. Someone has a good sense of judgment. Someone's got common sense, somebody around you. Or you're asking about Gaga, so somebody around her. There's someone's planning for the future. Someone needs to make plans to travel. Someone's leveling up. Yeah, and there's some type of teamwork that people around want to work with this person. Did I already say that somebody's working hard, paying attention to details and contracts, and they're going to be pulling some type of recognition. They're going to be pulling some type of reward. Right now is a good time for Gaga, for someone around you to gamble, or someone around her. It's a good time for someone to gamble or do something that they thought they weren't going to be able to achieve. Someone's in the middle of something. Someone might have like this Gemini energy that's popping up. Someone within the group, someone could have addictions or they're moving on. Someone accepted a loss and they're moving on. There's some type of transition. Someone could be moving from house to house or department to department at work. And then someone's going to give you a message, this Gemini energy, and it's going to make you think. So there's someone who's dark and they're young, they're dark on the outside, and they're very clever. They are like within high school or college, but they're clever and they're very smart. They can think on a dime. They can act decisively. Like when something happens, they can move real quick. There's someone who's an orphan, but sometimes they can tend to be a troublemaker. Yeah, and they're accepting it's someone like in the group that's accepting a loss or something and moving on. That's for John. Peter. Who's next? Who am I adding to the list next? And you guys can get personals here on the live. That details in the description of the video. When you guys are done watching this live, check out the latest collective video. Something about someone's trying to chill after a big argument. That's what that video was about. All right, I'm on Phoenix. Well, there will be some good news coming for me and for the end of July. So you're looking out for some type of news. You want to know if there's going to be good news. What if there's bad news? Wouldn't you want to hear the truth to avoid it? Y'all got to get used to as much as y'all want to hear good news, that should be as much as y'all want to hear bad news. For real. Because I don't understand this. Even if you ignore the bad stuff, it's still there. So it's better that you don't ignore it, tend to it. But I'm gonna ask the question the way that you asked it, because that's what's on your mind. Is there good news coming for you around the end of July? You're expecting some type of news around the end of the July. You're wondering if it's gonna be good. Let's see what the cards are. Let's see what the spirits see from their perspective through the cards. What do they want to tell us? What do they feel that you need to focus on? What do they feel you need to know? Interesting. You got a maybe. And that's the way they wanted me to say it to you. They don't try to force an answer out. They she needs to hear maybe. You got 2 6s. There's some type of diet or fitness program that you're doing that's going to bring you results. All right. So you need to finish some type of projects up. You need to finish something up. It's not a good time, Mojo Jojo. It's not a good time for you to. He's the dark joker, whether he's upright or reverse, but it's not a good time for you to start something new. You do have people around you who are loyal to you. You may not even think that. You do have like family member or friends, people who tell you the truth no matter what. But right now, there's like, so you're having a little bit of a wake up call, analyzing your plans and what you're doing for the future. There's something that you need to finish up that's going to benefit you positively for about 10 years. So someone needs to take a break. Someone's keeping quiet and keeping secrets around you, and you need to take a break and rejuvenate around the end of July. You need to like take a break. You're doing something that you need to endure. Your boundaries are up and you're strengthening your security. But you could be traveling from one side of the country to another. You're paying attention to long-term travels along something about long term. This could be work or something that you're doing with family. And you're paying attention to surrounding yourself around a good group of people. Victory, championship. You're moving forward and you're paying attention to details and you're looking very closely at things. The spirits like that. I mean, for them to pop that up, they must like that. There's this earth energy of this gentleman that's popping up, Taurus. He may not be a Taurus, but it's someone who's around you who's older, 40s and up. This could be you, but I emphasize on someone around you who has light hair, blonde or red hair, or white hair. And this person, slow and steady, wins the race. There's someone who's a good father and they're very prideful, but sometimes they can be shallow and they can lose sight of what's important. They're very generous with the money. Some good news coming around the end of July is you're going to be communicating with someone who you thought that connection had ended. Maybe this resonates for you, maybe it doesn't. But some other meanings of the 7 of Hearts is there's going to be some type of unexpected surprise, some type of redoing something. And you're going to get a good message of big money coming towards you. And when this card pops up, obviously you have been working towards this, okay? And that you were you're working towards this, and whatever that you're working towards, yes, it's coming through. Continue to do whatever type of work that you're doing for yourself. You're multitasking. You're going to be able to pass down some type of inheritance. You're teaching the youth. Someone's going to get a message of good health. There's a bridge that could be established where you're connecting two cultures that usually fight with each other. You could be connecting them together to come together with unity. Ain't that cute? That's for Phoenix. Oh my God. I know, right? The Phoenix. It's the Phoenix. Yo, have you ever seen X-Men? Like, you saw the Light Phoenix and the Dark Phoenix saga? It's one of my favorite. But that's what, the Scorpion, that's what the Scorpion stands for. And like you said, your name's Phoenix. It's not the Phoenix. It's not a Phoenix. I think you know about Phoenix. And she wasn't a man or a woman. She was just a spirit from another world where she protected a crystal. She protected another world. And so Jean, an X-Men, Jean was the one, even though she was a crybaby, she had the strongest body to let the spirit inhabit her body. And the spirit always had to live kind of like our son. Always that's what Stan was thinking of, the spirit of our son. The spirit always has to be in the dark and be brave and protect. The Phoenix is what I'm talking about. Phoenix, has to protect the solar system. And so just for once, she had saw humans in their universe, and just for once, she wanted to touch down and be a human and see what it's like to be a human and to love and to be like people and to interact and to talk. And so that's why she's grateful for Jean, because Jean allows her to do that. There was no other person in the world that she could find that had a strong enough body that could inhabit her energy while still respecting her. They were so afraid of this Phoenix. They've tried to kill Jean, but the Phoenix protected her and gave her back. Because she started to like the body so much that she wanted to stay in Jean's body. And it's actually, I don't know if it's still free over here on YouTube, but the Light and the Dark Saga of the Phoenix. That's where that's why I call myself a light phoenix. Like when y'all see Jean and she's all sweet and nice, that's when she's the light phoenix. And then she turns because she realized how people out here are evil. So then she starts showing her mean side, and that's the dark phoenix. So that's what us Scorpions we say. We be like, "Are you a dark phoenix or you're a light phoenix?" I'm a light phoenix. I have a dark phoenix friend, and she's honest. She's like, "No, when people piss me off, I send curses at the ass. I don't give a fuck." And she's like, "I know I'm a dark phoenix." But there's no like good or bad. Yeah, I love that. I love that. That's probably like one of my favorite stories of X-Men, the light and the dark phoenix. Even though my favorite is Rogue and Gambit. And then I like Storm. Of course I feel like I have to like Storm because I'm black, but I like Storm. Who else do I like? Jubilee. Do I have another favorite? Pyro was cute. Do I have another favorite? Because he was with the fire. But yeah, she's not even really my favorite. I guess that is my favorite, Phoenix. Because I just love her story. I love the way he put that together. I thought that was so cute. So I'm on the Queen. And then I got DDCH. Who am I adding to the list? Y'all can ask more than one question. Everybody keep in mind, fast passers get to skip the line. And I'm going to play the commercial so everybody knows what's going on.
Thank you for being here. This is what I call my commercials. I'm Trish, and you're getting your cards read with Heavenly Divine. Thank you for being here. Thank y'all for the likes. If you do not know how to like a YouTube video, please just double tap the screen or hit the triple dots up top. Thank you for the people who subscribe and the people who come through and do business with me, purchasing the personals and donating. Thank y'all for helping me grow. Now, if you are out there and you would like to get your cards read for about 5 minutes for free, type your question and I will add you to the list. Everyone keep in mind it's first come, first serve. Now, for those who would like to extend their time and purchase a personal, you may do so. You can get your personal here right now on the public live, or you can arrange for a private one-on-one live. During the personals, you can ask as many questions as you would like within the time frame. And all you have to do to purchase them, it's $40 for 40 minutes, $20 for 20 minutes, and $10 for 10 minutes. As soon as you put the funds, please, within my Chime or my Venmo. And some people like to use super thanks down there. You may do so. And after you purchase them, throw multiple green hearts in the chat. And you skip the line and I read you immediately next. Again, thank you guys for being here. And for the people who would like the personal to be private, they want the one-on-one private live, all they have to do is email me at HeavenlyDivineTaro@gmail.com. Only the card reads are read here on the public live. So as soon as y'all email me and let me know if you want a card reading, a astromap reading, or a birth chart reading, you can get your reading today. Do keep in mind that the card readings are the only personal reads that are live. Again, thank you guys for being here. And let's get on with the next Corinth's questions.
How come over here in America nobody's seen shit, but they've seen all the fucked up shit? All right, I'm on the Queen. What's up? And if anybody would like to be read, go ahead and type your question at the bottom. Okay, so look, you were asking, did she talk good about me? This person that's on your mind, the Leo, and is she with my side? Like I'm guessing is she considering you as well? So the answer to your question is a maybe. It popped up, it said maybe. All right. And that's what the spirit wants you to hear. Now, when I'm hearing this, maybe it's like someone is still on the fence. Somebody's thinking that they should defend you, and sometimes they think that they shouldn't. So, or sometimes they do defend you, and sometimes they don't. But let's go into the deeper meanings of the cards. There's people who are, there's a lot of people in the mix, all right? But there's a maybe. So for the first question, did she talk good about me? Maybe. There is a gentleman around, Scorpion energy. The signs may resonate, they may hit, they may not. But there's someone who's a protector, and they're all about their emotions, and they're very stable. Now, on bad days, they're not stable, they're not creative, they're too generous, they're moody, and they're too giving, and they're very crazy, erratic with their emotions. It can get intense. There's like some type of bullying going on, like in the court of law or with family or friends. There's been some type of painful breakup. Someone's getting caught. Someone had got caught. There was a third party. Now this could be, like I said, within love, or it could be at work, or it could be with if you have a lawyer, that you need to reevaluate your lawyer to make sure, if you're going through any type of litigations, to make sure that they are working for you. And this right here, the Joker reverse. Oh, excuse me, the Dark Joker, Mojo Jojo. You have some type of projects that you need to finish up that are going to benefit you in a positive way for 10 years. And you have people around you who support you. So you need to look before you leap. Think wisely before you do something. Also, there's someone around who's going to help you move, who's going to help you do something with this Aries energy. If they're not Aries, they're going to be young on the outside and dark, and they're very blunt, center of attention, but they can have a short fuse. They can get mad easily. There's a gentleman within the mix. Right here, did she talk good about me? Maybe. There's someone within the mix who's older, who's light on the outside, and he is a Taurus energy. This person doesn't like to take risks. Slow and steady wins the race. This person likes luxuries, and that's what they work hard for. But this person, they could be shallow and not look beyond. They don't want to read a book. Like they only want to judge a book by its cover and not read the book for its content. So that's on a bad day where they can be very shallow. The next part is with my side. I'm guessing you're wondering, is she considering your side? Now 7 popped up. Someone's got plans for the future and they're reflecting. Now they could either be reflecting for the bad or the good. That's probably something the spirits are telling you to keep your eye out for. Make sure that people are telling the truth. That what they say they're doing is with my side. There's a maybe. There's some type of friendship. There's something that's starting off for you, either like a successful date, a crush, getting along with the family, or a diet. And there's something that's going to give you positive expectations. Right here is she with my side. This is a part of the maybe. Somebody feels like they need to like leave and move on, that someone needs to accept a loss and defeat, and that they need to move on. And they feel like they really need to like move on within their mind, and then it will be easier for them to move on with like whatever type of endeavors that they're doing. That's for the queen. Let's go through the list real quick. If anybody wants to be added to the list, type your question and I will add you. And I'm on DDCH. Now, if anybody is not through, blah, 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 blah. Check out this live when you guys are done. Check out this video when you guys are done watching this live. Okay, so let's get the cards ready for DDCH. And you want to know, is he thinking about you? Is there a communication? All right, let's ask the cards. You need to stay strong. Number 8. There's some type of strength that you have. and you make it look easy. You're about to accomplish something. Is he thinking about you? Start the clock. And what I'm pulling up is no. No, he's not thinking of you. But someone's keeping it secret that they may communicate with this person again. That there's going to be some unexpected surprise, a rebirth or something, renewal, recycle. Someone needs to stay focused, though. You or someone around you needs to, I really emphasize someone around you needs to stay focused on their plans for the future. Someone's got plans for good things for themselves for the future. This is pretty interesting. Whatever's going on has everything to do with your career or the people who are around you, friends or family. Is he thinking about me? No. I'm emphasizing that this is what someone around you could be doing, that someone's going out, meeting people. Now, first of all, someone's praying to the spirits. They want good things for themselves when it comes to new endeavors and new jobs, and it's coming to them. They're going to have to stay patient. Someone's going out, meeting people, socializing, and getting gifts and getting good advice. That could be what you need to do, or that could be what someone around you is doing. Could be what the person that you're asking of is doing. Someone's paying attention to their car, doing car trips, car errands. Someone around you is spending time with the family and just staying away from drama, just enjoying. They may be going on holiday or a short trip with the family. Someone's paying attention to their home and the maintenance, like spring cleaning, putting tires in the car, just keeping the little things together. There could be an internet issue. Someone's taking a different approach. There is some type of internet issues, but there's like a new direction that someone is taking. It's like some type of celebration. You could, like, someone around you is going to parties, kickbacks, like some type of getting together with people. Could be big parties. It really seems like it's small. Someone could be hosting parties and someone could be going to parties. But right now, people are just spending time with family and friends, and they're just trying to enjoy the remaining years that they have on this world. That's what the floor clubs, some of the things that the floor clubs be talking about. There's 3,481 meanings to each card, all right? So if one person couldn't even learn one meaning to a goddamn card, what the fuck is you doing? Anyways, DDCH. Is there communication? Let's check to see what the cards want to say. Number 9, someone needs to endure. Somebody, like, that doesn't mean y'all need to endure bullshit from fucked up lovers. But this might be something about what you're doing in life. That you're about to be at the end of something, that you're about to run. Yeah, you need a sprint to run to the finish line. You about to, like, something's about to be fulfilled. The fuck is this? It's time for me to switch up, change up my think, the studio setup. I mean, not the setup, but you just take shit. Anyways, is there communication? I read 10 people so far. I need 30 more people. Throw them questions out there. Come on, because I'm finna close shop and go do something else. I gotta go put my foot up someone's ass. I'm having so much fun. I gotta go get the things together. The things. What? You gotta know. What is it? Is there communication? No. I didn't even know what they was knowing too. Wait, what the fuck is this no for? Yes is not always good. Somebody could say, hey, eat this shit. Like, literally, they came out my ass and then they forcing you to say yes. Yes is not always good, you guys. All right. I'm gonna go because it's dying down. DDCH. Is there communication? No. But it said small wishes come true. What's that? That's usually for you. It's some type of successful date, or someone might need to pay attention. Like, okay, I'm just gonna say what the poker meaning means. All right, not the tarot. But there's some type of successful date. There is somebody's wishes are coming true. There's some type of improvement. Someone's about to be approved. for something. Some small grants that are being achieved. Like someone's crossing small things off their list. There's a successful date for you or someone around you, some type of love affair. I really emphasize on someone around you. Someone starting something with positive expectations. And right here, everybody is getting the dark joker today. That don't mean nothing bad. It means that you started some type of projects that you need to finish up, that they're going to benefit you in a positive way for about 10 years. So finish that up before you start something new. And also you have support of the people around you. You know who that is because they don't lie to you. They tell you the truth no matter how hard it is for you to hear. There's going to be something new. Something new is coming for you. New friends, new people, new connections with people, new adventures. An angel message popping up, 2/8. Devote more time to spiritual practice. It's going to benefit your mind and how you interact with people around you. Some type of legal decision is going to be made in your favor. Also, yeah, someone around you has like disappointments, regret, remorse, disappointment. Someone be repeating bad habits, bad patterns. Someone's afraid to communicate. Someone's afraid to communicate because they're like tied up with like other people's dogmas. They're too worried about what other people think. They don't even give a fuck about what their own selves think. Crazy. Well, it's because they kicking themselves. You or someone around you. I really emphasize on someone around you is kicking themselves. And right here, someone's paying attention to their daily routine. So this is why some reasons why there's no communication. They're paying attention to their own schedule. There's something about group meetings and group discussions and working something out. Someone around you is keeping quiet and keeping secrets, and you need to take a break and focus on yourself and walk around outside so that you can heal your mind up, so you can get your mind right. Also, the 9 of spades. Someone be going to bed, gets kicking themselves when they're down, like hollering, upset, very upset, crying, pessimism. There's a serious obligation that someone has to pay attention to. I emphasize as someone around you. We could be talking about you, but it's really emphasizing on someone around you. And they're not able to relax, but they need to relax and pay attention to how far they've come as well, because they're getting ready. Someone's getting ready to end something and start something new, and you need to start setting your plan for what you're finna do. Someone's setting their plans for themselves negatively, and that's why they keep getting negative results. Before they go to bed, they need to think positive, set their day for the next day about some things they're going to cross off their list, do some things that you enjoy, wind down, set a bedtime, play some video games, read a book, wind down properly so that you can have dreams that come into your mind, and that you can wake up with a better energy. Someone's like really someone's worrying too much. So as they setting themselves up to the circumstances, they're getting bad results because they're being pessimistic. I'm not sure if I believe in toxic positivity, because if you do have to assess yourself. Someone is assessing themselves for what they're really going through. Someone's going to get some type of bonus. They need to keep it though, secret. But someone's assessing themselves for what they're going through. But they thinking so how do I put this? They're saying to themselves that they can't do it, and they need to say to themselves, I think I can. Yeah. Because someone can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They may not be there yet. You may get a flashlight out till you get to that light at the end of the tunnel. But somebody needs to say, I think I can. Somebody really needs to do more of what they enjoy and stop forcing themselves to suffer. Somebody around you. Could be you or somebody around you. How you know it's you? It's gonna pop the situations up in your mind and the people. If it's like that ain't talking about nothing going on with me, then it's letting you know about what people around you have going on. I am leaving early today. I've got some things to do. I would like to get them out the way, and I would like to cross them off my list. So I will be back here tomorrow, same place, same time. YouTube Live, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, I'll be reading y'all for about a minute. And everybody keep in mind, fast passers get to skip the line. Regularly, I would wait around and see if I can catch some more people on the line. Maybe tomorrow. Got some other things to do. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Like I said, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. When you guys close, you can come through and get personal. Oh, let's do a card for the collective. For everybody. I got that from one lady who used to, I don't know, I think they still do tarot workshops. But anyways, so this is for everybody out there. The King of Hearts. There's someone with Scorpion energy around you. Isn't it cute how they made Buttercup King of Hearts? Like, I thought they would have made her, like, I don't know, the Queen of Diamonds or something. But anyways, there is someone around you. Could be you or someone around you. I emphasize on someone around you because this is a face card. And minor arcanas and face cards are usually talking about somebody around you who teaches you, or they influence you, or they rub off some type of energy that you get, all right, towards you. Also, there's an angel message of new beginnings. It could be for this person, could be you with this person, but somebody needs to embrace their good fortune, their good future, something good coming for them. So the King of Hearts is King Charlemagne. This is someone who is light on the outside. They're older and they're mature and they're a protector. This is someone who they value education. They like to go deep, and they value education just not for themselves, but they like this gift to give to other people as well. Now, the poker is both aspects of dark and light. The tarot is not. They're more absolute. They're more solid in their energy. But the poker, they can flip back and forth. There's someone like they can flip back and forth through these energies. So even though somebody is very mature with their emotions, on bad days, they tend to just throw that out the door. They just throw that out the window and not care. And they tend to be very flying off the handle, very unstable with their emotions. They could care less. They could care less about the words that they're saying. They could care less about what they're doing. There's someone who could be too giving or not giving at all. And when we're talking about the card of the King of Hearts, there's someone who could be very smothering. There's someone like if they don't get instant gratification, then they're going to have a grown man temper tantrum. There is someone who around you who could pout. So sometimes they go with the flow, but sometimes things around them could be so toxic that they just had it and they can lose it. And the kettle's popped. But yeah, someone around you with Scorpion energy who's light on the outside, and they're older, 40s and up. Someone who owns their home, they own their business, and they're a protector. It's a protector card. Someone who's very fixed in their nature. They're not budging off of this. Their main theme is love, and that's how they do business. And they're not budging from that. That's one of their main gifts that they were born with, that they grace the world with. All right, my Bruce Almighty card sesh is over. Oh my God, I feel like I cannot have a day off though. I feel like even on my days off, it'd be people coming in, give me news of crazy shit, and then I gotta do shit then too. All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing some more free reads, and everybody keep in mind that the fast passers, the people who purchase the personals, get to skip the line, and I read them immediately next. See you later. Oh, let me do this one.